In 1700, Britain was a modest European power. By 1800, it ruled the world's largest empire. This meteoric rise was built not on innovation alone, but on an invisible foundation, the transatlantic slave trade. Between 1662 to 1807, British ships transported 3.4 million Africans, generating 1.5 billion pounds in today's money. The wealth from these human chains financed docks, banks, and factories that would fuel the Industrial Revolution. Every pound of Caribbean sugar sold in London carried a hidden cost. Plantation records show enslaved workers survived just 3 to 5 years under brutal conditions. Yet this efficiency produced staggering profits. British sugar imports grew 400% from 1700 to 1750. Banks like Barclays and Lloyds insured slave ships, while factories thrived processing slave-grown cotton. The economy became addicted to what abolitionist William Wilberforce called this bloody traffic. Naval records reveal a chilling truth. 30% of Britain's warships during the Napoleonic Wars were built with slave trade profits. The Royal Navy protected slave routes while crushing rebellions like the 1760 Jamaican Revolt. Even after abolition in 1833, the government paid slave owners £20 million in compensation, 40% of national budget. This money built railways and factories, while the freed received nothing. Victorian schoolbooks painted empire as civilizing mission. In reality, colonial tax systems forced freed slaves into indentured labor. British museums filled with looted artifacts, while stolen wealth built institutions like the Bank of England. The 1865 Morant Bay Rebellion saw 439 Jamaicans executed for demanding rights, a pattern repeated across the empire. The brutality was systemic, not incidental. Today, former slave ports like Bristol remain wealthier than average, while Caribbean nations struggle under colonial-era debt. The Bank of England's 2020 apology acknowledged its founders owned slaves, yet no reparations followed. As Britain debates its imperial legacy, the math remains clear. 19th century per capita GDP grew 300% while the enslaved built its foundation. The chains are gone, but their weight endures in our unequal world.